welcome to Rylee's Gardening Adventures and welcome to the first annual Tomato of the Year Awards. This is an event where I award some of my top tomatoes of the years in several categories, leading up to the coveted Tomato of the Year. But before we begin, I'd like to give a few words of thanks. First and foremost, I want to thank all of my subscribers and viewers. You guys are one of the reasons why Rylee Gardening Adventures exist. It brings me great joy to be able to show my own adventures in gardening to the whole world. My channel since creation this year has had nearly 3,500 views, and even if I only have 53 subscribers as of the creation of this video, I appreciate each and every one of you. So thanks again for your generous support of this channel, and now without further ado, let's get to the first category. The winner of the Growing Experience Award goes to Mortgage Lifter! So why Mortgage Lifter? Well, Mortgage Lifter is one of those really enjoyable tomatoes to grow. When I first bought the plant, right away I was having a really fun time growing it. And even though I topped the tomato early, causing it not to grow tall, it grew a lot of tomatoes, and while the tomato wasn't really that flavorful, it was still fun to see the fruits. And I believe I said it's the most picturesque out of all the tomatoes I've grown, so Mortgage Lifter was really fun and deserves the Growing Experience Award. The winner of Most Productive goes to Cherry Punch! So why Cherry Punch? Well, as the award implies, it was super productive. It was so productive it kept making tomatoes throughout the entire season, all the way up to November, especially after I added Bloom Booster late in the season. But man, it just kept making tomatoes over and over again. I believe in the YouTube video when I first showcased it, I said productive like 7 times in a row. That people who watch my videos told me, hey, you said productive like a bunch of times. But yeah, Cherry Punch deserves the Most Productive award. The winner of Best Heirloom goes to Kellogg's Breakfast. So why Kellogg's Breakfast? Well, actually this was a very close between Solar Flare and Kellogg's Breakfast. And while Kellogg's Breakfast did not taste as good as Solar Flare, I really love the shape and the color of the fruit. It's huge. It's a huge fruit compared to Solar Flare. And while it's not as productive, it just had the least cracking and splitting as the other heirlooms did. And it just had such a good meaty texture and interior and a little bit of seeds, and I just loved it. It just tastes really good, looked really good, and that's why this is the Best Heirloom Award. The winner of the Best Tasting Award goes to Burpee's Big Boy! So why Burpee's Big Boy? Well, Burpee's Big Boy was the best tasting, most flavorful tomato of 2022 I have ever had. And it was just so good, so sweet, juicy, had everything I was looking for in tomato. In fact, I liked it so much, someone even accused me of being sponsored by Burpee, which I'm not. It's just so good, and while it wasn't as productive, it did have a lot of good fruits that I wish I had more of. And the winner of the 2022 Tomato of the Year Award goes to Better Boy! So why Better Boy? Well, because Better Boy was the best of the best of the best with honors of this 2022 season. It survived basically everything that the weather can throw at it. Heavy rain, storms, disease, pest. Man, Better Boy could adapt to anything and keep on growing. It made me so much fruits that my metal cage was tipping over, and it just kept producing all the way to November. While the taste wasn't the best like Big Boy, it was super close, and man, Better Boy is just deserving to be in my permanent list of tomato varieties for years to come. And this is why it's the winner of the Tomato of the Year Award. This is it. This is the end of the 2022 year on Rylee's Gardening Adventures. I thank you all for watching and coming along with this adventure, and I'd just like to give you a short teaser of what to expect for next year. Bum-ba-da-bum. Over 30 varieties of tomatoes coming at you in the next adventure. Stay tuned for more adventures on Rylee's Gardening Adventures.